There we go. Hello and welcome to live stream this lovely Friday evening once again.
10th of April this time. April.
Yeah, it's good to be back here. Hopefully you can see us both clear and well, hopefully. And please, if you'd like to join in the chat, please get logged on into the chat line, because we would love to have any comments or join in with people. That'd be wonderful, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah. So hello. We're just going to light this candle. We've got quite a good schedule, haven't we?
Do it.
Oh, you could light it if you wanted to. Right, we're going to light this candle. Give it a light.
It's for individual peace, world peace, universal peace.
Amen.
We'd like to start tonight with the magical angel prayer, okay? Blessed
angels, guardians of the earth, sea and sky, the day and the darkness, whose heavenly hands turn the wheels of the seasons and activate all forces visible and invisible, I call upon you now. Make me an instrument of your power. Fill me with grace, love and beauty. Where there is doubt, bring confidence. Where there is disappointment, bring success. Where there is discord, bring happiness. Where there is too little, bring wealth, freedom and fulfillment. With gratitude for all that I have and all that I am, blessed angels, I offer you my prayer. That's lovely.
Yeah.
It is a magical angel prayer.
Yes.
Really lovely.
Mm-hmm. Right. Shall I start with
yes,
philosophy?
Yes, we're going to start with the philosophy. I'm boiling, sorry. I'm absolutely boiling.
Yes, it's been a rather warm day here today.
It has, it's been absolutely lovely.
Gorgeous weather. And I'm going to do my philosophy tonight on creativity. Right, we are so creative beings of light that when we think we're stuck, then so be it. Magically, it is done. And we're stuck. That is how powerful we are. However, when we think we have the power to change, lo and behold, there it is.
Mm-hmm.
This is where our free will comes into it, which incorporates our willingness to change, our freedom to change, our desire and intention to change, and above all, our power to change. I.e., we are empowered from within to change. And guess who's within us? As well as without? Mother, Father, God, our Creator, Allah, the divine being who created us and has the name of whatever culture you align with. There have been so many negative thought forms on this planet created by those who wanted us to forget and dismiss how powerful we are as divine creator beings, otherwise known as sons and daughters of the divine creator. Then many people brought up following many of the planet's religions, and especially those called upon to be advocates and teachers of the religions, have been thoroughly indoctrinated to believe that mankind is innately powerless, weak, sinful, and therefore punishable if they don't follow a prescribed teaching or ritual. In other words, they have been held in terror and fear of their lives over many centuries and even now. This totally conflicts with the aspects of each religion's teachings, which truly are about love. Love, which is the opposite of fear and terror, and which includes being empowered from within, inner strength, the inner love for the heart self within, the inner child of God, the creation of God, who also bears light and love and creativity. This mismatch over the centuries has been deliberate to cause confusion, much like what we now know as disinformation or misinformation, where you include maybe a couple of truths which can be proven alongside many untruths or lies, so that people think, well, if those bits of information are true, then the rest must be true. So conversely as well, if people have come to realise, well, there are certain bits of information that are untrue, they also think the true bits are untrue. Do you know what I mean? So we're being totally confused all the way. This is how we've all been fooled over the centuries. And this does not apply to just religions, even though they've been, they've heavily featured as excuses for wars even today. But the more we become aware of what's going on, the less we can entertain such a creation in our consciousness, as we can create in our consciousness a peaceful world through dissolving any creation which is warlike, aggressive, fear-mongering, with our conscious choice to do so, i.e. via our God-given creativity. So, on this theme of creativity, I ask you to find your inner rebel. We've all got one. We've all got the stubbornness to not do something if we really don't want to do it. Well, we can use this with our thinking processes too. If we get continuous thoughts coming up, or the odd sneaky thought which does not match the thoughts of a higher dimensional being, and which causes us to worry, become anxious, depressed, frustrated, fearful, immediately grab hold of them and say, gotcha! Out you go! In whatever creative, playful or humorous way you could come up with. For example, as I was saying last week, archer style, where you throw them clanked together in one target. Right, so you chuck it up in the air, aim your bow, and release arrows of love filled with violet fire to dissolve them so they are no more. Be as creative and funny as you wish. Be aware that you will need to monitor your thoughts, even those you may not think are significant, because they have become so familiar that you barely recognise them as a negative thought form. And that's true for all of us, isn't it?
That's what we were saying earlier.
We've all got to do our bit to clear our own thought forms. And by doing this, we help to clean up the planet. Our beloved Mother Earth, Gaia, of all the negative thought pollution, right? So we've got to be the clean-up gang. Yes?
The vacuums.
This is so crucial at this time. We are getting help with this from the rays of love pouring down on this planet. But as you know, when you wash a floor and it's pristine clean, and then people come along with muddy shoes and drop stuff on it unthinkingly, it becomes a thankless task. If people don't consciously clean their shoes and dispose of their unwanted stuff in the appropriate disposal equipment. So I think you may be getting the picture. Right? So
clean shoes.
Yes. Not only shoes.
Clean thoughts.
So consciously clean off your mud and dust, even if it's been there for years encrusted. And some of us have really got hard crusts.
Hard crusts,
And it's taken on the appearance or the illusion of you. And that's that's the thing to bear in mind as well. Remember, your inner rebel can do it with a smile of accomplishment on its face.
Yes.
Right? Can you visualise that?
I can. I've got it in one.
And on the subject of being rebellious, we can also play a game of what if. Most of us have come across the series of Star Trek, The Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, etc.
Yeah.
Well, on there, they usually have what's called a holodeck, a holographic projection of whatever each member of the crew wants to experience. The crew is a more highly developed, more conscious set of people than we are at the moment. So highly evolved that they can mix with other highly evolved beings from other planets. Well, let's imagine that they've picked up a malfunction in the holodeck and need as many crew members to volunteer to go into the holodeck to seek out the causes of the malfunction, especially as the malfunction will have consequences for the whole integrity of the starship in which they are living. The volunteers know that this mission may be dangerous, but so many volunteer that there has to be a screening process to pick out the most suitable for the job. They know what they must do to fix the malfunction, and that the ones left on the starship will back them up and help whenever they can, but only when requested. As they're not there on the holodeck and don't understand conditions there, so they leave it up to the volunteers. So, the volunteers go into the holodeck, having first stepped down their vibration to that of the third dimensional hologram. They leave their higher dimensional self on the starship and trust that their link with it will hold when they get into the hologram, the holodeck. However, many of the volunteers, once they enter the holodeck, become so engrossed with the themes that are running that they forget their connection with their higher self on the starship. They forget why they came into the hologram and just carry on believing it is their reality. Meanwhile, on the starship, concerns are raised, especially when there is some communication from a few volunteers that all is not well and that help is needed. A plan is drawn up on the starship which includes ideas from the higher selves of those in the hologram as to how to improve conditions in the hologram, as it has become so dark and fearful being there. Immediately, those on the starship transmit more energy of light into the hologram to help dispel the darkness, so people can see what's going on. The darkness has sent many people to sleep, as darkness does, when it's darkest time to sleep. Yeah?
Yep.
The increased light helps many people to wake up and to call out for more light, as they've now realised that they're in a holographic projection on the holodeck of their starship, and they know that their higher selves are on board the starship. They have also realised that the cause of the malfunction in the holodeck is or was the darkness, which they wish to transform. So, what if the holodeck was our planet Earth, Gaia? What if the crew volunteers who entered the hologram so bravely were us? Every one of us. What if the darkness was the negativity we've all experienced over many lifetimes? What if the light energy was from a more powerful, highly evolved source energy, which we call God. What if the starship is our universe? What if we are truly star beings, beings of light, on a mission to boldly go where no one has gone before? Now, does that thought excite you, inspire you, expand your consciousness? Does that help you? Does that help beam you up to a higher consciousness? Help you ascend to a higher dimension? I'll leave that thought with you, or those thoughts with you.
I'm sure it does. We've been binged and zapped with the love consciousness. It's time for the love consciousness. And on that note, I'm going to read out what I was given during the week. It's only a little bit, but it goes hand in hand. Right. It's in bits, but it's very... I'm going to read the whole lot out. I'll start from the top. And it's a little bit of a fun in it as well. I've been working my way back to you, Lord, with a burning love so bright. No complaining every day. Ooh, ooh. Forgive me, Lord, over and over every day. The gift, God's love, flows and comes from the energy of the sun. Flows from the energy of the sun.
The spiritual sun you're talking about.
Yes, yes, the brightness of the sky and the twinkling of the stars. Love is all around us. And so the feeling flows. And so the feeling flows. God's love is electrifying, intensifying. Why, it's like grease lightning.
Grease lightning.
Solar energy. Go, go, go. Solar energy, so purifying and satisfying. God's love and energy breathes life into our cells. Our cells absorb and drink this love and energy.
Yes.
And burst with euphoria as a momentous love rush surges through our being. We are engulfed with magnificence and love reigns supreme. This is if we allow it to take place.
Yes.
You know, if we have any blockages or any negative thoughts, and it's hard, but if we remain open up to receive God's divine flowing love.
Yes.
We are smiling from the inside out, and we shine bright like diamonds, sparkling and crystal clear. We are a rare gem of God's love, and our hearts beaming out love as well as receiving this love. We are transformed within and without with the gift of illumination, the gift of heightened awareness which goes in with love. And God has given us the gift of life. And we are a gift. We are all gifts, magnificent and unique. So shine bright like a diamond and allow that love flow to flow through. So come on, let us shine, let us shine, let us shine.
Talking about that, last night I was shopping late in Asda, and one of the shop assistants came past her, and she was saying, "Oh, what's it like outside? Is it still nice?" I says, "Well, it's dark, but it's been a really beautiful day." And she says, "Yes, I was out in it early." And she says, "Do you know, on days like this, it just makes you feel so good to be alive." And I thought, well, this is quite amazing, because it's not a comment that you would hear every day kind of thing.
No, it's not.
For someone to say on a day like this, it's good to be alive.
It's good to be alive. That is brilliant.
Yeah.
So she was feeling.
She was feeling
allowing
the
energy
exactly
to flow through.
Yes.
And it was lifting her up to a heightened awareness of God's love.
And she smiled and everything, and it was just a wonderful, experience in that. And I just thought, well, if that can happen in Asda, it can happen anywhere.
That can happen anywhere. And when one person comes out with something like that, it can just so uplift another person.
Yes.
So that each person's passing on that light.
Yes, that's right, yes.
And just with a smile, or like you say, with a word, anything, it could just so uplift you in such a satisfying way.
Oh, yeah.
Satisfying. Satisfying.
So I sort of buzzed through the aisles after that. It was really good.
With your shopping trolley.
With your shopping trolley.
And a smile from ear to ear. Oh, that's lovely. Yeah, that was really lovely. Yes, that's just gone hand in hand. It's great what we both get, isn't it?
It is, absolutely.
Yeah,
fantastic.
absolutely. It's just, brilliant.
And I was inspired to come up with this song, right? Because talking about the sun, and thought of this one. So we're going to have a little go at singing.
We haven't practiced mine, so
it's called "Here Comes the Sun." But remember, in this case, it's the spiritual sun we're talking about, and the winter was our spiritual winter. Okay? So
I'm laughing before I sing it. So when we go do, can I go diddle diddle diddle?
No.
Right.
Here comes the sun, do. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it feels like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, do. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Little darling, the smiles returning to the faces. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, do. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Sun, here it comes. 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 Little darling, I feel the ice is slowly melting. Little darling, it feels like years since it's been clear. Here comes the sun, do. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Here comes the sun, do. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. We say it's alright.
I apologise, I got some words wrong. I wasn't reading your words right. But that was fun, little darling.
Yeah.
That was fun, little darling.
And that was, of course, it was written by George Harrison and sung by the Beatles in 1969.
Wow,
Yes.
wow, little darling. Right, we'll have a little drink.
Yes. And I thought,
it's really hot
since
now.
we're on the theme of creativity, we can have a thing about the creator, right?
Yes.
Okay, but I'll guess my little hands.
Guess what I haven't got out?
Right, there you go.
Guess what I have got out?
Yes.
Laura's little rattle.
Okay. You to me are everything, the sweetest song the angels sing. Creator, Creator, you made us all from love and light, the sun and moon and stars at night. Creator, Creator, you made out of this planet Earth to build our dreams upon, and gave us all the inner power to keep our spirits strong. Oh, you to me are everything, the sweetest song the angels sing. Creator, Creator, you made us all from love and light, the sun and moon and stars at night. Creator, Creator, we know we have a job to do, to anchor in more light and raise our world so it becomes a beacon that's so bright.
Oh, you to me are everything, the sweetest song the angels sing. Creator, Creator, you made us all from love and light, the sun and moon and stars at night. Creator, Creator, we know that you're a part of us and we're a part of you. There's nowhere we can be alone and travel this path new. Oh, you to me are everything, the sweetest song the angels sing. Creator, Creator, you made us all from love and light, the sun and moon and stars at night. Creator, Creator, we're grateful for the love you hold, that's never-ending light, and for all ascended masters who give us such insight. Oh, you to me are everything, the sweetest song the angels sing. Creator, Creator, you made us all from love and light, the sun and moon and the stars at night. Creator, Creator, we know that there's much more to see in this our universe. We know we're not the only ones you created so diverse. Oh, you to me are everything, the sweetest song the angels sing. Creator, Creator, you made us all from love and light, the sun and moon and stars at night. Creator, Creator, Creator.
Well, those particular words were mine, but the original tune was sung by The Real Thing, July 96, with You to Me Are Everything, and it was written by Ken Gold and Michael Denny, the original You to Me Are Everything.
And now it's sung from Laura Light and Elaine Shaman with Laura Light's lyrics.
Bit of alliteration there.
Oh, we got another drink. With our vocal cords a little bit more.
Yes, yes, indeed.
Right, now I think it's time for
a bit of a drum?
Yes, a bit of a drum. I'll do my best. Let's hope to see if we can get both of us in here. Right. Do you want me to go first?
Yes, eyes closed.
all got the energies. Wowzer.
Yes.
Fantastic. One more time. Shall we do a bit chanting with it, or
yes.
what shall we finish off with?
Right.
We've got so much, haven't we?
Oh.
What we love to do.
Oh.
We hope you enjoyed as much as what we are. Yeah.
Shall we do the one?
Yeah.
Or a few of them as well.
Whoa.
Cherokee
one. Cherokee one.
Oh yes.
We'll go for the Cherokee one.
Yes.
When they are home, when they are home, when they are, ho, hey ho, ya. When they are home, when they are home, when they are, ho, hey ho, ya. When they are home, when they are home, when they are, ho, hey ho, ya. When they are home, when they are home, when they are, ho, hey ho, ya. I was born on the 7th ray, hey ho, and my path is a rainbow trail, hey ho, from the stars to the earth I came, hey ho, a rainbow warrior. I am a rainbow warrior. I was born on the 7th ray, hey ho, and my path is a rainbow trail, hey ho, from the stars to the earth I came, hey ho, a rainbow warrior. I am a rainbow warrior. I was born on the 7th ray, hey ho, and my path is a rainbow trail, hey ho, from the stars to the earth I came, hey ho, a rainbow warrior. I am 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 a rainbow warrior. I am. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, 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 yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, 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 yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, 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 yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, 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 yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, 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 yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, 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 yeah. You know what I'd like to finish on? This little light of mine.
Oh yes.
Yeah, because that goes exactly with what we've been talking about.
Oh, and I've heard a couple of words we can add into it.
All right.
Every word I go in with it. Everywhere I go in with it.
Right. Go on then.
This little light of mine
I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Great pillar. This great pillar of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This great pillar of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This great pillar of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This great heart of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This great heart of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This great heart of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This great smile of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This great smile of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This great smile of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
So I hope you all are going to let it shine.
Let it shine. Yeah. Let it shine.
Just let it be.
Just let it shine.
Yes.
Let it shine, let it shine. Well, that was another wonderful evening for me and Laura.
Oh yes. Very warm evening again.
Very warm evening, yeah, very warm. I hope you're sitting down now, because we do hope that you join in with the chanting and the singing.
Yes.
Even if you like clap your hands or whatever, you know.
Tap your feet.
Yeah, move your body, because
Yes.
it's good to move your body.
Yes.
In fact, I think I have got something not printed out today, and it's quite a long list, and I'm just going to put my finger on whatever strikes and just see where I go. Yes, yeah. Without movement, you have no dance, no work, and no play either. It's that elementary. Movement. Movement changes both the inner world and the outer world. Movement encourages movement in every orifice.
Yes.
The more you move, the better you move. In this section we explore how energy creates energy in a continuous, circling process, a constant dance.
Oh,
And
I want to go.
Dance then wherever you may be. I am the Lord of the dance, said he, and I'll lead you all wherever you may be. I'll lead you all in the dance, said he. Dance, said wherever you may be. I am the Lord of the dance, said he, and I'll lead you all wherever you may be. And I'll lead you all in the dance, said he.
not to move to that.
Exactly. You have to
You've got
move.
to move.
Yeah.
Yes,
So just
because with movement comes flow,
yeah.
and our life is about flow, isn't
and
it?
movement.
Movement, yes.
Growth.
It's not about couch potatoitis, is it?
Definitely not, is it?
No.
It's definitely not. Because when you think of it, a little tiny seed pushes up through the soil
Mm-hmm.
to get to
Reach the light.
reach the light.
Yes.
And it's moving all the
Exactly.
way,
Uh-huh.
and it doesn't just think, "Oh, I'll sit and have, I'll just sit here for a little bit of."
I'll just watch
I
the
can't be
scenery.
bothered. Yeah, I'll just. Oh, let's see if there's anything on the telly.
Aye, yeah. Or let's see if somebody else can sort of shed a bit more light. And I'll just sit and
Yeah, I'll just
watch.
sit and let somebody.
watch.
I'll sit and let somebody else.
Yeah.
Shine the light.
Yes.
Because I really can't be bothered to grow.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what all this is about now. It's about growing. Are you moving and making the effort to move and change your thoughts and move?
Yeah. So you're moving
So you're
away from
rising.
stagnant
Yes.
to glowing.
Yes. Because
Blooming.
so many of us get anchored in
Into the-
old thinking,
Mm-hmm.
old thought
It's
processes.
sort of like the thinking man.
And then they think, oh, well, I'll move, but I'm still going to leave my anchor there.
Yeah, I'll move.
Why, you're going to be dragged back, aren't you?
Well, you are, aren't you? You're
Aren't
going to be
you?
full of woe, aren't you?
Well, you won't even go forward.
But you'll be thinking, no.
You'd be stuck.
Yeah,
Do you know what
I'll do that later.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I think I'll just put my feet up because I am tired. Are you really tired? Which part of your brain's telling you that?
Left one.
Yeah. So get moving.
Yes.
Move it. I
Yeah.
like to move it.
Yeah.
I like to move it. Who sang that? Didn't sing it in my voice though.
I can't remember now, can I?
But yeah, move it.
Yeah, and lift your anchor up from wherever it is.
Yeah.
Lift it up and place it somewhere on a high vibration.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm there. I'm on that vibration.
Whoa.
On that note, we would like to leave you with food for thought on that note.
Mm-hmm.
And we just want to say good night and God
Yes.
bless. Thank you for joining in.
And move.
And move.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. From couch potato.
To sweet potato.
Sweet potato. Couch potato to a runner bean. Full of beans.
Yeah, runner beans. Yes.
Good night. God bless.
Good night.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Shine your light. Two.